Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna do a story time today. I'm about to eat something real quick before I start doing some stuff here at work. And I just wanted to tell you guys a little bit about me and where I'm from and let y'all get to know me. So I'm gonna grab my food and be right back. Okay, so I don't have very much to eat, and it's just like a couple pieces of chicken and some red beans and rice I got from Popeyes. So I'm just gonna eat that real quick. But yeah, you guys, I wanted to tell you more. Let me say my grace. Okay, but yeah, I wanted to tell you guys some more about me and where I'm from and things like that. I'm from Chicago, and I was born and raised on the south side. I had an older brother, and he was 3 years older than me. Unfortunately, a few years ago, he died. He got hit in a hit and run, and was killed. So I miss him a lot. Like, I miss him a whole lot. And we used to do all kind of stuff, together. But it's different now. So like when people have their sibling days and stuff like that, it's like I really do miss my brother, you know. But you gotta keep it moving. Last year my mom passed she had breast cancer, and she hired a lady to help take care of her, and she wasn't taking care of her at all. And so my mom passed away, and it happened really quickly, so that's kind of hard too. But I gotta keep it moving, and it's crazy because I'm saying I gotta keep it moving, but every day it's like it's a struggle, especially when like somebody that you really was close to like that, they're not there anymore to offer advice. They're not there to joke with you and stuff like that. So it is a little bit hard, but my kids are my kids are my world, man. Like, they're everything for me. And I have my friend Rob, who helps me a lot with a lot of stuff. So he's really cool. Like, he's a good dude. But look, y'all, this is what I'm drinking. A little dollar drink. But it's a lot different. Like around when Halloween was going, and we used to do like all kind of stuff. We used to like throw eggs at people. We used to climb all the way up to the the roof of the building and the apartments, because in Chicago it's like all the balconies are so low to the ground. Like, you could easily just step on the railing and climb up to the roof of the apartment building. And that's what we did. And man, we used to have so much fun doing all kind of stuff. And I don't think we ever just paid attention to the fact that we were up on the top of the roof on the 56th floor of a building dropping eggs on people. Like, I know that probably had to hurt, but we didn't care. We wasn't worried about them. We was just like, get on. Horrible. But it's different. I am glad that he got to meet my oldest son, but he was a baby, so of course he doesn't remember his uncle. But it was crazy because I was supposed to be due for my older son in September of 2007. And he wound up coming early. He came on August the 13th. So, but anyway, I had my baby shower planned for August the 19th. And everything happened with my brother. And, you know, I didn't know. My mom didn't tell me what was going on. She didn't tell me anything until after my baby shower. And it's crazy because it was messed up. Like, I was thinking, like, some messed up stuff about my brother, man. Like, because we had got into it, like, the week before. So I was just thinking, I'm like, man, I hope he don't come to my baby shower trying to mess it up and, you know, trying to get back at me for our argument right now and stuff like that. Like, and the whole time, he couldn't come anyway. Like, but I didn't know, you know. So, of course, that messed me up even more. Like, just trying to, you know, cope with the fact that I was thinking these mean things about my brother, and then the fact that he was gone, and she waited so long to tell me. Like, no, it was crazy. But, I mean, like I said, you gotta push through. And I think the reason why everything is, like, so hard for me right now is because, like, my grandfather died, like, the year before my mom, and then my mom died last year, and I was going through a separation at the time and stuff like that. So it was just, like, it was just back to back stuff. And, man, God's really been bringing me through, and I really appreciate everything that's going on. But, man, my brother was crazy, though. Like, he was crazy. He was a good dude. But he was always ripping and running the streets. He was in and out of jail, stuff like that. So, you know, I didn't really have too much trust for the fact that, you know, he was going to come to my baby. Oh, excuse me. He was going to come to my baby shower, and he was going to act like he had some sense. And unfortunately, like I said, he couldn't come. But it's just crazy the things that you think about people sometimes and things like that. But my older son, like, he reminds me of my brother so much. Like, he has a good sense of humor. He's very protective of his brother and all kind of stuff. So he's a good dude. But, you know, you gotta get used to change sometimes, and I'm not that person. Like, I don't like when things change. Like, I'm not good with change. Of course, I'll adapt, but, you know, it's kind of hard. Especially when you're used to having a person around to talk to you about certain things and stuff like that. So, I don't know. Anyway. Oops, excuse me. In y'all face, gotta throw this stuff away. But yeah, it's different, you know. But like I said, my friend Robert, he likes to help me out a lot with stuff. Like I said, he's a good dude, and I could be spazzing out, and he'll be like, Dana, it's okay. And I'm like, I don't want to hear it's okay. It shouldn't be going on anyway. And this and that and the other. But he understands. He's my best friend. He's been by my side through a lot of stuff, man. Like, a lot of stuff. Like, people don't understand how good it is to have a genuine friend. Like, you know. And it don't have to be nothing about no sex or nothing like that. Just, you know, that loyalty, that support, you know. It helps. But anyway, enough about that. My brother, oh no. We used to fight and argue a lot, like we didn't know each other. It was crazy. My granny used to always be like, you fight the people out in the street like that. You don't fight each other like that. And shoot, we ain't care. We still just was, oh, you hit me? Oh, okay. Gonna knock your head off with this broom. We were crazy, man. Crazy. But I miss him. If we had like a bring a person back from the dead type of day, like for one day or whatever, I would definitely bring my brother back. I would definitely bring him back, especially to like this time that we're in, where Donald Trump is president. He would never believe that. People like, what? Are you serious? Donald Trump? Y'all voted for Trump? What were you thinking? And now they paying for it. Now they like, everybody get out and vote. It's important. It's really important that you go vote because Trump is gonna kill our country. We need a businessman in office. Trump knows what's best. Okay. That's all I gotta say about that. Okay. I'm paying for it now. I'm paying for it. But what can you do? What can you do? They just didn't want no woman in the office. And honestly and truly, I honestly don't believe that Hillary would have been a better president either. But, you know, it is what it is. We have who we have to choose from. And if, you know, these are the options, then I guess you gotta do what you gotta do. But gotta pick the lesser of two evils. And America made the wrong choice. Wrong choice. And now they're paying for it. But anyway. Yeah. I haven't been back to Chicago in a while. I think the last time I went, I was like 17, 18, I think. And man, I miss my family. Like, it's been a while since I've seen anybody. My cousins come down to visit sometimes, but it's not very often. But I don't even know if I remember, like, if I would remember how to get around the neighborhoods and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure, like, a lot of stuff has changed. You know, around where I used to live, I grew up off of 71st and Lakeshore Drive. We always, and we lived on Oglesby. And, things were different back then. Like, we didn't have to have a bunch of supervision, so we were always getting into stuff. We were always, like, you know, fighting and going to the park and playing and just climbing on stuff, just doing all kind of stuff. But nobody ever knew what we were doing because it never got to the point where it's like, you know, it became like, oh, police got called and this and that and the other. Like, if people in the neighborhood saw you doing wrong, like, you didn't even have to worry about your mama. Like, they would tear you up and be like, look here, you tripping. What if I go to your mom? And you be like, no, no, no. Because you already know. If they go tell mama, that's it. So, yep. But, man, we used to do all kind of stuff. We used to rollerblade while walking our dog and, you know, riding our bikes and stuff in the street. Go to the beach all the time because the beach was like right across the street from us. So I miss it, but I don't know if I would ever move back, especially seeing as how like things are different now. It's like people just be waiting, sitting around waiting to do something for you, do something to your kids, you know, and all these kids are going missing and people are dying left and right. I'm very overprotective about my kids. Very. And they get mad too because they're like, Mom, can I go here? Can I go there? Nope. No. I'll go with you though. I get mad. But yeah, it was cool though, growing up back then. And then in the wintertime when it snowed, we would throw snowballs at each other and try to build a snowman. I've never built a snowman before, ever. I have no idea how to make a snowman. That's horrible. I think it was just always like we were more interested in throwing snow at each other versus like building stuff with it. I don't know. It was crazy though. I mean, there's stuff everywhere. All on the floor. I don't know, it tastes kind of weird. But yeah, like, my last video that I was trying to tell you about, like, I had accidentally deleted some stuff. Like, I was telling y'all all this stuff in that video, but I was trying Mediterranean food while I was doing it. I'm making a mess. But I was trying Mediterranean food while I was doing the last video, and it was so hilarious, because, like, oh my goodness, they gave me this garlic sauce and it was so disgusting. So disgusting. My bad. I have to watch the cameras. But it was so nasty. And then they gave me some other kind of sauce. And I have no idea what that was. Yeah, that was nasty too. I used to just see it out on my face. Like, I didn't even know that I do so many things when I eat that I do. Like, if I don't know what things are, like, I smell it. And all kind of stuff. So I don't know, it was kind of funny watching it back. But I accidentally deleted it, so I was like really, really pissed. And I'm getting a headache and all kind of shit because I was thinking about it so much. Because the original video with my brother, with me telling you about my brother, was like more interesting. And now it's kind of like, I'm trying to think of what I want to say about him, because like, he was just that type of person where it's like, it's so much you can say about him. Like, this is one time where him and this guy in the neighborhood were playing basketball, and I guess the dude lost, and my brother had just gotten a new car, and he wanted to drive my brother's car so bad that they made a bet about it. So he was like, yeah, if I win, then I get to drive your car. But he didn't win. And he cheated. And they got into it. And so he hops in my brother's car. That was a wrong mistake. Because next thing you know, my brother coming out the house with a bat. He winds up catching up to the dude in the car because he was slowly driving around in a circle. He winds up catching up to the dude, pulls the dude out the car, stops his car. Next thing you know, he whacks the dude straight across the forehead with the bat. And I was like, oh my gosh. Dude had this big old knot on his head, like really big. He came to my mom's house and was like, he did this to me and blah, 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 blah. And you gotta pay for my surgery. My mom was like, no, you shouldn't have got in his car. And it was so crazy. Like, my brother was not to be played with. He was very protective of me and everything. Like, when people knew that I was his sister, they would give me money. They would just do all kind of stuff, and it was crazy. But I didn't know it was because of the type of person that he really was. It was because he was gangbanging, And so, like, it was like oh, that's your sister, so we take care of you, so we take care of her too type thing. But I didn't know. But I loved it, though. We would go out, get gyro cheeseburgers, get wings, fries, mild sauce. Be out all day. Come home. My granny, she would cook us something. We take our baths, watch TV, watch a movie, whatever. But most of the time, it was always me wanting to just be with my brother and just, be as tough as him and as strong as him and stuff like that, because that was my brother. But anyway, I'm about done with my food, you guys. And I heard somebody. That's why I paused. But I'm about done with my food. And I don't know. It was okay. Popeyes is better fresh. Right when you get it. I had drank so much yesterday and the day before. So I really didn't have an appetite until now. And so I'm just gonna enjoy it because I have not had no appetite in the past couple of days, but I've been kind of like making myself eat like a little bit of stuff because I don't want to be sick. But I was so drunk the other day, which wasn't good. It was mainly because I was depressed. I sat up and drank a whole bottle of Hennessy by myself. That is not good. But like I said, I was depressed because I'm still trying to deal with things emotionally with my mom and stuff like that. And sometimes I'm okay with it, but sometimes it just like comes out of nowhere where I get upset or whatever, and it's kind of hard for me to get over it, but it is what it is. Anyway, y'all, I'm done eating. And I need to go ahead and start doing my paperwork and get some things done here. So I appreciate y'all spending this time with me. I appreciate y'all coming back and tuning into my page. Thank you so much for the support. Keep watching, keep liking, keep sharing, keep commenting, keep subscribing and all that shit. See you next time.